Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. And now join Blake, Christian, and Mark as they have fun going through the crazy wrestling world. Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. And now let's start the show.
Ask yourself this. What are you doing it for? Is it for you? Is it for them? I got something I want to talk about. Sabrina, Madonna, I got something I want to talk about. Don't comment on my
Live from a sick ward in the Band Studios here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You tuned in to the Generation Evolution for Friday, May 8th, 2026. I'm Mike. That's perfect.
I'm Mark.
Perfect. That was perfect. We're a little under the weather today. So might actually go a little faster than normal. No.
This shit sucks.
Yeah, this guy's been sick all weekend. I got a little under the weather, and I have plans tonight, so I'm trying to not get fully sick. So this should be interesting. You're fine. I have to subject to your mother who's also sick, so it's not that big of a deal. We're opening up with a song that dropped into my Spotify this morning, and I'm like, why not? This is a brand new song by Sabrina Carpenter and Madonna? Sure.
Question.
Yes.
Who is making who relevant?
Sabrina definitely bringing Madonna back here.
Got it.
This is Bring Your Luck by Madonna and Sabrina Carpenter. That's a sentence I did not think I was going to say this year. But
I mean, that statement could be held to a lot of damn things right now, especially in the rest of the world.
Not wrong. You're not wrong. And we'll get to everything.
Are they going to have their kiss at the end of this song?
Can I get them?
It's not Britney.
Can
Britney and Madonna
I'm
did
just
kiss
asking.
the VMAs. So that actually is a relevant joke.
I'm just asking.
It's a relevant
I
joke.
still don't know.
If you want to. What does it have to do with this?
Then that would be considered cheating, wouldn't it? Never mind. Moving on now.
Are you going to waste my fucking time again?
Yes! 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 You finally got what you want.
Make a request and it's on the soundboard. You never know.
Yes!
So anyway, before we start, I have to address one thing. Which one is it? The one that says waste my fucking time.
Are you going to waste my fucking time again?
So anyway, last week,
I genuinely be happy.
you guys don't even know this happened, but last week, our show came out really shitty audio-wise. We have a brand new setup in here, a brand new soundboard over here on the right that you guys don't see. The soundboard in front of you is not our soundboard in front. That's Christian's soundboard to play buttons. Press buttons.
Okay.
Our actual soundboard is over here on the right. And it's a brand new soundboard I got for my birthday. From him. For my birthday. And the problem is I set the settings wrong, and we had a very bad echo, and it sounded like we were in the middle of a gymnasium. I couldn't do anything about it, and I tried my damnedest to everything I could do. Unfortunately, for some reason, AI can make stupid photos and make stupid things, but you can't put it in an AI filter and take out an echo. I have no idea why. So like, the best I could do last week.
It sounded like we were in the bathroom.
No, let me explain.
Go ahead.
It's the world we live in. People don't care about the videos. They want dumb photos.
I know. But my whole thing was there. I did that. But the one thing, I made it, got to the point where at least it sounded like we were in a panel room. So at least it made it that. At least the audio didn't sound so bad by the time I was done filming it. That's that I could. It just sounded like a panel room. It didn't sound like we were in a fucking gymnasium.
Okay.
Like it did originally.
At least you got somewhat of a decent.
So I just want to note that I have fixed the issue. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Okay.
If you want to bring it closer, bring Virginia. You're fine. But you're very for the fantastic. The mic's not the issue.
So, I mean, we didn't, have...
I was able to at least put clips up. I was able to do stuff, normal stuff. But I know we got a little complaint near the end of the week. Just so you know, it's addressed. It is fixed. I did about the sound checks before we came down here today, and it's all fixed. We're good. So, just to clarify that. Okay.
Are we taking any questions from the people in the audience?
Anyway.
No.
As you, currently behind this is boxes and shelves.
Everybody says Tekla. You're always calling people dumb bitches. I would love to stop calling people dumb bitches, but there's just too many dumb bitches in AEW.
Okay.
Yeah, currently just there's shelves and boxes. So he's talking to.
What's topic? Where's it going? Mark will probably be confused and Christian will give him shit for it. It's the question of the week.
So
As I was saying, there's boxes and shelves behind there.
Nobody needs to know what fight. No, let me explain. The fight was over there. The box is over there.
Okay.
Last week's question of the week, we got nothing. I think because we got so overloaded with comments the last 2 weeks that everyone took the week off. Because of the audio we were having last week, I'm okay with it. That's fine with me. So we got no responses, but we have a graphic this week. Maybe send me a graphic this week. And we always do have better luck with graphics anyway. But because of the screen set up here, let me pick a graphic up here, and we put together, customize a pizza. And I'm going to bring up the bigger screen here so we can see it better.
Ooh, cauliflower. What the fuck?
So this is it's cauliflower crust. So it's the base, your sauce, your meats, your cheeses, your veggies, and your extras. You have up to only 5 items. So I know I'm staying away from veggies because it's not my thing.
Cauliflower is for if you're on a keto diet.
Yeah, keto. It's gluten free. It says gluten free one on it actually. It says gluten free right on there.
Okay, well I would like to go first.
Go for it.
Give me my hand tossed. Nothing to go wrong with hand tossed. I'm gonna build this in the correct order. If you don't build it this way, you're weird.
Go for it.
Unless you're from Chicago.
No comment.
Hand tossed pizza, and then I'm gonna get some marinara sauce, and then I'm gonna get some bacon. No, I'm kidding. some hand tossed marinara, some mozzarella.
So 4.
Bacon,
Four
and pepperoni.
It's fine, perfect.
Or if you want to shake out pepperoni, give me some chicken.
Fair enough.
Chicken.
So I got a thin crust because I'm weird like that. But give the marinara. Give me some pepperoni and some mozzarella. You gotta go cheese first. You're absolutely right. You gotta go mozzarella and pepperoni. And
How do you pronounce that cheese?
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella?
Mozzarella.
Okay.
Mozzarella.
That's how I heard it in Italian restaurants in Jersey all the time. So I'm gonna go with that.
Because people say mozzarella.
I can say this line because I grew up there, and no one else can really. I'm not allowed to say this, but I grew up in Guinea Heights, so I'm allowed to. I know how to pronounce things that way. So my entire neighborhood is Italian. Literally, my entire neighborhood is Italian. So literally.
It's not mozzarella. It's mozzarella.
But anyway, so mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, and sausage. Because that's a good old-fashioned pizza for me.
If I
This is a good one.
If I hear the word come out of his mouth, hand tossed, marinara, and then just puts every single vegetable on it, I swear to God.
Well, you can't because you only get 5. So you only get 5 items.
I'm gonna go with
Let's see what you
Actually, before you go,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can get mom's real quick.
Go ahead.
Well, there's pineapple here, so that's why.
No, that's what I was saying. Hand tossed, marinara, mozzarella, pepperoni, pineapple.
I can see that. I totally can see that.
Next time I ask her,
All right,
I'm gonna see what she got.
What if you exchange the pepperoni for ham and you use the pineapple?
You really maybe prefer pepperoni and pineapple. So.
No, I got it. Burnt edge crispy pepperoni.
Yes, good point.
Oh.
Good call.
Okay.
Anyway, good.
I'm going to take thin crust. I love thin crust.
I do love the chicken pizza.
It's not bad, no. I just prefer hand toss.
Fair enough.
Marinara. Mozzarella.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Sausage.
I mean, it's.
And then I'm going to go with. See, I'm torn.
You only get one more, so.
I'm going to go probably with black olives.
Fair enough.
How I looked at the black olives thinking he was gonna put it on there.
The funny part is that we when we do order pizzas in this house, we make sure he has the supreme. So.
Okay, now if we're not doing five, no, just here we go.
So that's
We're
that.
going to do 10?
So for me, it's hand toss, marinara, mozzarella, bacon.
There it is. I'll put that up for everybody.
And a little chicken.
A little
What?
chicken.
No pepperoni that
tiny
goes
chicken.
around?
A tiny chicken.
You're going to have like a circle of
Stuffed
pepperoni?
crust isn't on there, so I can't really do
Yeah,
that.
stuffed crust wasn't on there.
But anyway,
I'm sorry, with deep dish?
I don't mind deep dish.
You got to go with the sausage.
I don't mind deep dish pizza. It's just not my favorite.
Yes.
Do you have to? Does he have to go? Do you have to go with the sausage?
I didn't. He really pushed having sausages in his mouth. Anyway.
You have entered media mode. You have entered media mode.
You can tell we're trying to get through the show a little faster today. You can tell we're moving a little faster today. Anyway, so we got a couple items today. Because the rest of last week, I cleared out my folder, which is it took me 3 weeks, but I cleared out my folder. So that's not a bad thing. But we have 2 today.
I'm scared.
And I forgot to relabel one of them, but whatever, on the screen here. So, but the first one, so remember a couple of weeks back, I don't even sure if you were on the show that week. I don't remember who was on the show anymore because of your cross season. If you're tracking it, I lost track of who was on what show. So a few weeks back, I don't think you were on this show because John was on. We were talking about the whole situation at WrestleMania week, where TNA pulled their wrestlers and they couldn't have TNA versus AEW matches, and it didn't just happen at WrestleMania week. We had one more show this week. It was at Creative Pro in Long Island. On Staten Island, where it was supposed to be MJF versus Dick Nemeth. That match didn't happen because of the whole situation that happened at WrestleMania week. Instead, we got MJF versus Max Caster. Max Caster did his thing, like he does.
Where has he been?
Actually, no. I don't know. He hasn't been on TV in a while. Since they dropped the not acclaimed gimmick, I have no idea what happened there. And it's the moment is down in the ops. So, but anyway, so the main event was MJF versus Max Caster. Keep in mind, we're on Staten Island. MJF then did this.
More bars. Sick. Hey, little known fact about me, Long Island.
Yes.
I happen to rap myself. Would you fine folks here like to hear a rap? I'm sorry, perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, would you fine folks like to hear me rap? They call me Big Hebrew. I'm a top guy. All these Long Islanders love me because I'm so fly. You call yourself a rapper. I'm actually inclined to agree. You're damn sure not a wrestler because I'm about to beat you for an easy dub with a 1, 2, 3. Check. After this match is over, I'm gonna get back my triple B.
Fuck Darby Allin!
Seeing you on Dynamite? That's not meant to be. In this match tonight, you're gonna blow it. Because my name is Maxwell Jacob Freeman, and I'm better than you, and you know it. Mic drop, bitch.
You know,
How did the ref ever catch that mic, by the way? That was smooth. That was so smooth.
Really
you know, it was so. I think you should take lessons from John Cena. On everything.
It's no Riccaboni.
It's one tonight. The feeling's right. Ever come to tell the tale? It's one half of the Babes of Wrath. It's Willow Nightingale. TBS title up for grabs, and we're looking for a solution to defeat Persephone 1, 2, 3, and head to Revolution.
He's no Riccaboni.
I heard that Ian kind of like went on the fly to make that
I
up.
love those. So, anyway.
Are you going to waste my fucking time again?
You know, toy, huh?
We
Yeah.
got one more.
Right.
We got one more from the Heart Dungeon Training Center.
Oh God.
Ooh, it's still working?
Natty's in charge. Natty and TJ Wilson are in charge now.
Oh, damn. I'm afraid for everyone now.
But this is a video from the training montage, and this is actually Jacob Fatu.
Now you should really be terrified.
I don't know who he's wrestling. I don't include probably there's some trainers that are in there. But we haven't seen this Jacob Fatu since MLW. So throw that out there.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
He's going out her careers. Oh fuck.
You're not
Woman's screwed.
Wait, I'm waiting for him to throw a drop kick.
Roman screwed.
That's the MLW thing, if that's it.
Oh, God.
That we saw Russell.
Roman is
and we saw him bigger. He was a bigger guy doing moves like that. Not that he more impressive at the time.
Here's the thing.
Roman is
When we saw him, for a man that size, he is so flippin'
But the fact is, when we saw him, he was bigger than he is now. When we saw him. So that makes it even crazier when you think about it. So.
He's so flippin'
One. That's the internet left. Sorry about that. That's the wrong one. Where's the left? It should be on here. Yeah, I have to fix that later. I thought I had it on here. Oh, there it is.
You have left media mode. You have left media download.
It was on there somewhere. All right.
I was literally about to say, I could have sung it if you need me to.
I had it. It was just, I moved it. When I added it. The problem is when I added this.
Are you gonna waste my fucking time again?
I moved things around. I had to move things around and I added that.
Would you?
Not doing it again. So anyway, we have some title changes. You know, I have to give New Japan some credit. And I said this on last week's show, and I said this in general. They had last weekend. They had wrestling Dontaku, 2026.
Got it.
In the past, this is literally.
By the way, Don Taku is the greatest wrestler I think I've ever seen in my life.
The thing with this show, normally.
Don't waste my fucking time.
I mean, get the point.
I was cutting him off to go.
This match, this show, is usually a C show. Nothing happens on it. Matches aren't that great. And things don't really go on. It's not usually that effective, that productive of a show. Boy, have they changed things in 2026. Holy shit. Yeah, half the show was filler. There was half the show. I didn't see half the show. I didn't have time to watch all the time matches and everything else. But the important matches were great. Like, the important matches on both nights were great.
Well, you got to think, President Tanahashi.
He's doing the role of handing the belts over and everything now at matches.
Good.
He's doing that role now. But anyway, we had 3 title changes on this show. On these shows.
Wait a minute,
for a B show. For a B show.
3 title changes.
And they're all pretty big. Andrade Idolo beat Yosuji.
What the?
Finish the title. I want to say something about this match, though.
I will. Okay. I'll say it first. Andrade Idolo defeated Yosuji to win the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship, leaving Yosuji now with no belts. Okay.
So, I think came in during the after the match, like 10 minutes after the match started. I sat down and watched it with them. But this ending isn't what I want to talk about.
Go for it.
So, don't know what the hell Suji was going for. But they were both on the top rope. Andrade fell on the outside off the top rope. And Suji goes face first into the top of the ring post.
So when I found out, that was actually planned that way.
That was planned?
I found out the day on the 6th. That was actually planned that way.
That was planned? Okay.
Yeah, that was actually what
that
happened.
looked horrible.
That was planned that way.
So it wasn't an oops on.
No, that was a legitimate ending. That's how they planned to end that.
Okay.
That's how they did that.
You saw too.
Yeah.
It looked horrible.
I listened to the picture earlier. They took the Tom Martin earlier this morning. I was at the store today. And we were talking about it, and he actually said that he found out that was legitimately how the full end of the match.
I'm not saying that the spot looked horrible. It's just how he hit his face looked disgusting.
But no, apparently that was legit.
And then he got him in the ring, hit him with the DM, and then
won the title. Which I did not expect him to win the title. I did not expect it.
So now does that mean he's going to be written off AEW?
No, he was on Dynamite Collision with the title.
Wow.
As part of the Don Callis. Here's the funny part about Andrade Idolo. He's in the Don Callis family.
Right.
But he's also in Japan as part of that empire.
Wait, what does he say? But how? But how?
What you do? Well, I forgot what I was blinded. What do you mean? That's what I mean. So anyway, in the title change, I did not see coming. El Desperado and Mystico.
What the fuck?
Defeated Street Boys, Ichiban Street Boys, Robbie Eagles, and Fujira to win the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. I did not expect this because this match was not on the card. When we were doing the show, this match was not on the card. They added this on night 1. They added this match on night 1 to night 2. I did not expect it. It was an impromptu match because they wanted to fight Legend, and they lost their belts. I was stunned.
So when Mystico came out, did they play his entrance?
No, here's the thing. They may have live. But I watched it on the replay, and it was one of those moments where on the top of the screen it said, music altered, music continues for rights. So I guarantee they did play it, I didn't hear it on the replay.
Okay.
And then the United Empire, Will Ospreay, Hanare, and the Great Okan defeated Bushimantin, both Nolik, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi to win the never openweight six-man tag team championships, making the United Empire fucking powerful as hell with all these belts they have right now, including Mr. Kyle Newman defending the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of night 2 over
Damn, it's like
Shugo in the order of hockey.
Go back to that corner picture on the right. Okay.
That's a hell of a picture.
Everyone's
Everyone's got gold right now. It's pretty cool.
yeah, and it's like, holy shit.
Why does fucking Andrade look like a Peaky Blinder?
Well, I'm more distracted by Jake Lee over here. I'm more distracted by Jake Lee.
I with a Peaky Blinder in the back.
That was my next question. What the hell is he doing?
That's Jake Lee. He was on commentary like that, apparently. He was on commentary dressed like that, and I have no idea
When
why.
did Andrade join the United Empire?
Last at I think Wrestle Kingdom.
Okay.
I think Wrestle Kingdom. So that's interesting stuff. Like, I like this. I like this a lot. And that picture, by the way, of the three of them holding the belts on there is an awesome photo. That's an awesome fucking photo that they wear those belts.
They're going to be a dominant force to reckon with, and I think they're going to be holding on to belts for a while, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah, this is. I think it's interesting that Ospreay is holding the six-man tag team championship while his protege, who is 10 years younger than him, is holding the world championship. I think that's insane.
I just like it that they both have belts.
I hope they willingly drop them, unlike a certain Rainmaker.
Yeah, it's interesting. Also, I didn't put this down because I forgot to write this down, but there was a match on Wednesday morning. I forgot to watch it. I thought it was Wednesday and the Thursday, not Tuesday and the Wednesday. I just got the days mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a tag match. It was Kyle Newman and Jake Lee versus Yota Tsuji and Shingo Takagi, and whoever got the pinfall of the other two would get the title shot at Dominion. But if Kyle Newman or Jake Lee won, neither one of them had a title shot at all while Kyle Newman had the belt. Yota Tsuji got pinned Kyle Newman to get a title match at Dominion.
Oh.
So that is happening at Dominion. As the main event of Dominion was officially set. So
there we go.
That's a big deal. That is a very, very big deal. We'll talk more about Dominion after vacation, after our vacation week. Dominion's on the week after I get back. I'm on vacation. So, because he goes on vacation and then I go on vacation. But if you're on vacation, I think I'm doing a show on myself that week, and I think he's going to be in school. Because originally I thought he was going to be on the track, but he's still got one more practice. So I think I have to do the show by myself with John, and then you're going to be out. You're going to be on vacation, and then the week after I'm going to be gone. So we're pre-recording that show, and then we're back for Dominion. And then at the end of the month, I have to do like 3 shows because the 2 hit-movies going on at the same time.
Jeez.
We'll get to that in June.
Wow.
We'll get to that in June. By the way, I talked to Rich Fan last night, and he'll be coming out in June.
Oh, how is Rich doing?
Busy as hell. That's why we have to do a special different night recording to get him on the show.
I saw the post of his son and the hockey team.
Yeah, Trey has been busy. Trey's been internationally playing hockey. So
Trey sounds like he's going to be a force to reckon with.
Anyway, we have one more town game. So last night, as I said at the top of the show, everyone's been sick in this house. Andy went to bed early. So I was like, I'm going to watch Impact. I haven't watched Impact live in a while. We're going to watch it on Fridays. And I figured I'm going to watch Impact, knowing today was going to be a little busy. And the cool part was the main event was Yang Lee versus Ariana Grace. That was the main event of the show. Santino made this match. He's back from suspension. And apparently he was injured. He had him, I've heard, suspended him in the storyline just so they get him off TV for a few weeks. Completely reasonable.
Are we still during the 2 bosses thing?
Yes, but that's the point. That's how I remember I'm going with this.
Okay.
So I'm not getting into that right now. But the main event was Yang Lee versus Ariana Grace for the Knockout Championship. And the belt is officially back in TNA.
That picture
says it all.
It looks like I was originally the main event for Slammiversary is going to be her versus Nia Brookside.
Holy cow!
Because Nia Brookside turned heel on her at the last Impact West special.
What is that face?
She's crying. She's emotional.
This
photo was on Twitter minutes after the show had it. Like TNA had a chance to put pictures up. Yeah. Well, I got this photo from Twitter. So like,
I'll kind of like. I do facials, so I can.
No comment. No.
I read facial expressions, so I can tell you.
Better.
So I can tell you exactly, why she's emotional, because she's basically saying, "Tekla, I'm not a dumb bitch."
It's the wrong show. This is TNA, not AEW.
It goes on everywhere.
It doesn't make any sense.
It goes on everywhere.
But isn't TNA with
No, they're not. Yeah, they are.
That's what I'm saying. TNA's with WWE, that makes no sense.
It makes no sense at all.
If it was Ring of Honor,
I know it makes no sense. Did you hear him? I know it makes no sense.
I just put it out there because maybe sometimes Tekla may get the message.
I know it makes no sense. That's what he said.
There you go.
Anyway.
Can you please play it?
No.
Are you going to waste my fucking time again?
Anyway, so last week we had that whole conversation about the releases and everything. It was part of our show, but we had other things to do last week. We didn't really have to look up. But here's the thing. It had become a major topic of conversation everywhere, and me and him were talking about it off air yesterday. So me and Mark were talking about it off air.
Every time you point, I have to...
Well, on camera, I was pointing at him. I do the camera, I was pointing at him. But,
so we did talk about it one time.
I know, we were having a long conversation when I got home from work yesterday. And I'm in a weird camp here. I do not want to... I want to make this very clear to people.
Go ahead. Point right at the camera.
I'm at that camera.
Oh, yeah,
I do not want to support TKO. I don't support TKO as a corporate company. But I understand some issues here. I found out more details about this stuff too. I actually found out more details this morning about these contracts.
Okay.
All right, I'll explain all this. I'll explain.
Okay.
So the big controversy obviously is New Day.
Yes.
Of
That's
course.
big controversy. So apparently, TKO is starting to sign people to legit sports contracts. And what happens, and you don't know this, but I'm asking you more. What happens in legit sports contracts? What is it in their contracts?
Clauses and provisions.
Exactly. And apparently, there's opt-out clauses and there's renegotiation clauses in these new WWE contracts. And when you sign those contracts, if you don't want to follow the rules, then you leave. And WWE were asked if they wanted to renegotiate the contracts. They said no, and they left.
Okay.
That's what happened. And I'm sorry, I cannot feel bad for multi-millionaires who decide I don't want to renegotiate my contract, because guess what? And I heard this perfectly last night on a different podcast. I was on a lot of wrestling podcasts about this. And last night was perfectly put. Say, I'm going to use Roman Reigns as a perfect example. Apparently, his contract is $15 million a year.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That is ridiculous money. I'm sorry. There are athletes that are phenomenal Hall of Fame athletes that are made that kind of money. You know what I mean?
Now, keep in mind that he's at home for most of it, and
Exactly.
he's still getting his ass paid.
Exactly. So when they ask him, can we renegotiate this to pay half of your deal? That's $7.5 million a year still. That's still a lot of money.
I think what it comes down to basically is this, is they don't want to have any talent, regardless of how popular they are, hold the company hostage.
And that's absolutely fine. I actually have zero problem with that. My issue here is the fact that people are all over the place. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Like, do you even know how much people get paid? Do you know their contract situations? Do you know how much money they make? No, you don't. You don't know. You don't know. You might have these ridiculous $10 million contracts, and they're trying to cut the budget down. I think that's how it is for some of these people. Like, I believe, I've heard that Kevin Owens signed a ridiculous contract when AEW went into play. Same with Sami Zayn. To keep them in WWE so they didn't leave.
Mm-hmm.
And go to AEW when AEW launched. I have a feeling there's a lot of those contracts on the books. I have a weird feeling that's what happened here. So a lot of these contracts are probably, they want to ask them to renegotiate them because they're way too high. They're way too high.
Well, the other thing, too, is renegotiating is...
The only reason why they put them that high is so they don't go anywhere.
And also was under a different ownership.
Right.
It was under a different ownership.
But the other thing is, there are some talents, and jealousy is always a problem, no matter which organization you have, is they want to be in charge of creative control on their character.
Well, that's never going to happen.
And then they want to get a cut of the merchandise sales.
That's the contracts. That's actually all contracts. Merchandise sales is all contracts.
And then they want more time off for personal reasons. And here's the thing. You can renegotiate in a reasonable manner and try to get something, or you can go in demanding and basically get your ass kicked.
Here, I'll look at it this way. I'm the only one here of the three of us that is working right now. He's retired. He's in school. So I want to clarify that for those listening. Okay? I would love a job where I only have to come to work 1 or 2 days a week. I would, and get paid multi-million dollars. I would love that. It's not realistic. It's not real life. And guess what? I still work all Fridays. And it took me almost 15 years to have a job that gets that schedule. It took me a long time to get there. Guess what? That's real. I'm sorry, you work maybe 2 days a week, maybe a little longer for overseas. You have these overseas tours, fine. But you only get work 2 days a week. I'm sorry, you're not worth multi-million dollars. And I'm so sick and tired of everyone trying to pitch a fit because multi-million dollars, multi-millionaires losing some money. Fuck that. Like I'm fucking so sick and tired of it.
I mean, you got to look at it in another perspective. If you look at whether it's Major League Baseball, whether it's National Football League, whether it's the NBA, whether it's hockey, and you look at some of these contracts some of those athletes are getting, and they're going, okay, I want to get that. Okay, hang on for a second. Let's put this in perspective. Okay, is the contract you're going for to be lucrative compared to, say, a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers? No.
Even he's not worth his contract.
No. So we'll put this in realistic terms is we'll give you a salary or a contract where you can survive and pay bills and still look good, or basically you can go farm yourself out and try to look for something that's not going to be as sound as what we're offering you.
I will say this, and it's bothering me at the screen. It's on the screen. There you go. But it's bothering me. But anyway, so I'll say 2 things that I do want to get and move on to other things. But 2 things that I brought up in conversation with people. Number 1, if your favorite wrestler got released, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It sucks. I know the New Day got left. They didn't get released. They left.
Yeah.
And I understand people are upset about Kofi. I completely get it. It was one of his favorite wrestlers. I completely understand that completely. But guess what? People move on. Life happens. And I'll tell you this personally, because I said this to my friend Josh. As a perfect example, say it was Bayley, literally #1 wrestler in the world right now, right? She leaves the company, we're a little upset, but guess what? I watch everything. She'll go to AEW. She'll live her best life over there. I'm not worried about it. I'm not stressed about it because she'll be around still. I'm not worried about it. Guess what? I was upset when Lita left. I was upset when Edge retired full time for the first time. It happens. It's not the end of the world. People have to leave. People have to leave and move on. And the other thing I will say here, it has to do with contract negotiations. And I said this to Sal, actually, because we didn't had a long talk about this, because he is on the outside looking in. He wanted to know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, what is the difference between looking at WWE with new ownership wanting to renegotiate contracts and a new general manager? And I'm dealing with 2 of my teams right now, with the Giants and the Devils, with a new coach or a new general manager coming in and wanting to change things. What is the difference? There is no difference. It's literally the same thing.
I got for the we want Kyrie stuff.
Which, you know what? If that happens on Saturday, that's cool. It's all storyline. But, and it was also, and your opinion on all this, Chris, because you're the youngest one here.
I don't really know what to say because, again, I've seen the budget cuts. I've seen the releases of. I remember the big Wednesday release. It was 80.
2020, right? 2020, right? The pandemic one. Now that was a bloodletting. I'll admit that was insanity.
I witnessed that one, and
it took us like an hour to cover all the show.
I saw the names, and holy fuck, that. What I think I don't even know because.
Okay, what's your opinion?
What bothers me is people. Okay, your favorite got released. I'm sorry again, but like he said, things move on, things happen, but they might come back, they might not. It's really their choice. Plus, not to be that guy, and I know as the youngest man, I shouldn't be saying this, but things go people grow up, people age, people can't do. I'm gonna be honest. How the fuck is Rey Mysterio still doing this?
He is
by the grace of God.
He is a whole different person. I don't understand.
Remember in the package, he's had knee surgery 5 different times.
Can I make the meme going around about Rey Mysterio? That man is older than John Cena, who retired last year, and who Randy Orton, who's working a part-time schedule now, and who's the other one? There was a couple other ones that are Brock Lesnar. Yeah. Oh, he's older than all of them, and he's a fucking ladder match at Mania. Like, it's ridiculous.
And on top of that, he did a spot. He went through a ladder.
He's insane. That man is insane.
But that's the thing.
Except to the rule. He's an exception to the rule.
Because we all know how he's going to go out. It's going to be dumb. It has to be dumb.
Yes.
But
finish.
I let you both speak. Now it's my turn.
No.
the thing is, people get older. People can't fucking do this anymore. Ray, God is the exception. Apparently, he's Hispanic. That's why. Actually, in R-Truth is also an exception.
Yeah, R-Truth doesn't wrestle nearly as much as he does.
But no, people grow old. They can't do what they. Here's a perfect example of people who can't do things. AJ Styles had to stop doing these spinal tap.
Not wrong.
He had to physically stop doing it because his body could not do it anymore.
Isn't that part of Ospreay's earlier right now?
Well,
did he get older?
Yes, because Will Ospreay on the CVV podcast, I watched it on the CVV podcast. He couldn't do the inverted 450. He couldn't do the 630. He can't do the radar. He can't do those diving moves anymore because he's growing older. And on top of that, he bulked weight. That's another reason.
He's in his mid-30s now. He just turned 35, 36 this week.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you grow older. You can't do as much as you can as younger. Kofi, no offense to him, the last couple of Rumbles.
He's in his mid-40s. I can't believe that.
Yes, last couple Rumbles, he couldn't do the safe spot because it just
He couldn't do it. He couldn't physically do it.
because his body is slowly going down.
And I'll actually add to what you're saying, Christian. People got to go to bring in new people. People got to go to bring in new people. We won't be able to talk about someone like a Trick Williams or a Obafemi or a Carmella Hayes or anybody we're talking about.
John
Evans. All these new people.
All these black guys. And,
But still,
my God.
That's in a lot. Other than that, the 4 people I thought of were black men, and I didn't even think about it when I said it. They're like, I don't even do that. Ethan Page coming up now from NXT. Soruka coming up from NXT. Like, all these people, you're not going to have the new blood if you don't get rid of the old people. And I hate to say it that way, but it is the truth.
Or in the case of Brock and Oba,
Put him over.
I mean, so the bottom line is, regardless of what you think, that WWE, TKO, they're a business, and they have to do what's best for business.
Absolutely.
And the thing is, that statement. What is going to put fans in the chairs, in the seats? Is it going to be the new blood and having a good match, or are we going to go recycle our talent and basically people kind of go, I'm going to turn this off because it's just boring me? I mean, they have to do what they need to do to stay in business. And
not everybody is Copeland and Cage and staying over at AEW.
Right. The multi-million-dollar
deals.
The multi-million-dollar deals are in the past. And here's the thing. And Triple H, Paul Levesque has said best, because we sit down, we're open, we negotiate, we go back and forth. And if you don't like what we have to offer, then it's your choice to either accept or decline. And if you decline, then it's on you, not on us.
I know it's not part of the budget cuts, but I keep seeing this fucking comment everywhere.
Which one?
Let me set up for it.
Go for it.
So there's there's old like 2017, 2018, 2019 Raw clips popping up here and there about like promos or segments. The Miz, you've had your moment with Cena and Roman that came up, and the comment section. One of the top comments was, "I remember the ring where there's nothing on it. It was just wrestling, no advertisements." And that. And do you want to know how many replies were under that single comment?
A lot.
Several.
689 different comments arguing back and forth about advertising is good or bad.
You know what? I will actually think you're saying that because we talked about this too. The advertising doesn't bother me. I said this last week, and I know, and I can't even get shit for this, but I put a flip up to this because of the audio issues. But I don't have issues with the with advertising on the ring. And here's my issue. Here's my thing.
I'm just gonna quickly because I never actually gave my statement.
Oh, yeah, no.
Advertisements. I never did.
Sorry, no.
I don't really. At first, I was like, okay, it's getting a little bit, but it's not really distracting. They built it into the ring where you have to really look for it. They made it matching colors, so it's not gonna be no offense to, but no, New Japan where they had a fucking Pac-Man in the corner, where it's blatantly obvious you could see it. But with WWE, they somehow made it shade into the ring where it was more hidden and more it was part of the ring. Same with the Prime station on the outside. Wasn't it still out there?
I have no idea. I think it's just gone now.
No, it's gone. Yeah. And if you look at it, there's no advertising either on the turnbuckle.
I haven't seen Prime advertising in a while, actually.
Well, not on the Magic one. But no, it's but when it was off in the corner. It wasn't on screen.
Sorry. Mm-hmm. I hear about back.
But speaking of the hydration station, you can agree it wasn't on screen all the time.
It was there. It was part
in
of
the
the
corner,
There.
and it became like and it was pretty much good advertising when someone was thrown into it. You
Right.
literally saw a big bottle of Prime
Yep.
using the weapon. And I don't like Logan Paul, but it was the smartest thing he could have possibly done with WWE.
It was smart.
Where he had it in the ring, where everyone has to look in the ring. And then on the ring side, boom, it's in the background. Perfect advertising. That's how you do it. You don't shove it in our face like, oh, I got fucking skippity doo. I don't fucking know.
See, on TNA,
Skippity-doo.
TNA has it right well too. They have a drink that they sponsored their show. I don't know off the top of my head.
I
guess,
drink.
I don't know, but whatever.
I drink.
But they
Yeah, I
literally-
drink too.
They start. Let me finish what I was saying. They start their show saying, "Our sponsor is this. It's literally on our table," and they don't bring it up again. And they get at the top of the show, and they don't bring it up again because they got it's part of the reads. They got to do their reads, and that's it. They don't bring it
Yeah,
up.
that's
But
the
they're
thing.
advertising in the ring, and no one questions it with them. No one questions it in Japan. Everybody in the WWE is a big problem. I'm sorry.
That's the sort of thing. Like
Go ahead.
Michael Cole says it says here and there.
You have to do his read.
He's got to do
Yeah.
his thing, and that's okay. But like, I don't want him like, oh, do like every single fucking 10 minutes.
And I'm also thinking about this when I said this to him. I think we're going to end this here because I said this to him perfectly.
Let him finish it because he wanted to say one thing, and then you can
Yeah,
finish it.
you're first. You're first.
So, when it comes to advertising, okay, is basically companies reaching out, or the companies are reaching back to them and saying, "Hey, we want you to promote our product. You know, how much is it going to cost if we have this for so many weeks, or if we put this on the turnbuckle, or we put this on, on the apron, electronic apron, or whatever," and they negotiate and they make this deal. Why? Because it's a win-win situation for both companies. Same philosophy is when it comes to the Super Bowl. How many companies basically pay multi-million dollars for a 30-second spot on the Super Bowl, and there's like 26 commercials throughout the Super Bowl? That means if you saw all these commercials, somewhere on the line, you are going to buy their product because you saw the advertisement on the Super Bowl.
I'll also throw it out this way. For those, I said this, I'll end it here. I've been saying this for a long time now. People wanted this to be a legit sport. They wanted to be treated like a legit sport. Guess what? Turn on, and I can tell a lot of people complain that don't watch sports. You don't watch sports. If you watch sports, I turn on a hockey game. Guess what? On the ice, there's advertising. On the ring, on the boards, there's advertising. And not only they're advertising in the arena. If you watch it, they're changing the advertising for the digital side on the air. There's completely advertising on the air than even there. Baseball, same thing. You watch regular sports, you get advertising. Guess what? You want to be a sport? You gotta have advertising. It's just how the world works now. It's how it works. And that's how it's going to be. Sorry, people. You wanted it to be legitimate. Here we are. And that's how it works.
Whether you love it or hate it, you got to admit, advertising draws in people. And that's what it comes down to, is put people in the seats. And the advertising helps.
So, all right, let's move on. I got two other news items we want to get into. First of all, this was announced. We're getting a second WrestleCon this year. Destination WrestleCon Minneapolis was announced.
Oh.
For SummerSlam weekend, July 31st to August 2nd. I'm not sure how we're going to cover it here. Trying to figure that out because it's a little bit different this time of the year for us, but me and John are working on it. We might do a show, we might not. We're not sure yet.
Okay.
I'm going to back into your chair, by the way, because you were going to fall out of your chair. The other thing, I don't know if you heard this. I didn't say move the chair up. I said you back into it because there's not going to be a repercussion when he gets back.
Okay. If
If you move the chair closer, there's going to be a repercussion. You move the chair back now. There's no room for him now. The other thing, I'm not sure if you heard this. Dark Side of the Ring is back.
Yes, I heard.
And I do have the lineup of shows for the new season of Dark Side of the Ring. We're going to have I don't know why, right? We have a three-part special. It's a three-part special about TNA and Jeff Jarrett. Then we have Paul Orndorff. Then we have Big Boss Man, Missy Hyatt, the Necrobrocher versus Samoa Joe match.
Oh, my God.
Zach Gowen, and Nick Wilson, the Renegade.
Yep.
Your thoughts on this?
These are episodes that I believe the fans and the public need to watch because some of these things are going to be somewhat controversial, but that's real life. And the thing is, Jeff Jarrett had, and I saw it, this movie, for lack of better terms, where basically he talks about him being in the business, his dad being in the business, and how he came up and things went, and how, the kind of like the backstory of how companies work, and how he kind of reinvented himself. But basically, here's the thing. Right now, Jeff is with AEW, and he's doing a lot. He's got an independent company he also does business with. He takes care of his family. He helps, both wrestlers that need help. So he's doing a lot of things in the background that people may not be aware of. And he's spreading himself thin, but he's doing it for the fans. Paul Orndorff is another one where, he played a great heel, but, when he first started out, he was a baby face. And he was built, but not as big as he was when he got into the later years and things happened. But very good as far as, having a promo and character gimmick and what direction things need to be in. Big Boss Man, what can I say? He played so many characters, and he was very loved. He was very highly spoken of, and which is good. Missy Hyatt, she calls herself the first woman of wrestling. Yeah, she was. She was a big promoter and hire, and basically, she wasn't bad on the eyes and other things, so it got the younger, I guess it's the younger viewers to tune in and see what's happening. Nero Butcher and Samoa Joe, Necro Butcher, I'm telling you, this is a man who's kind of like with Darby Allin, where he has no fear, he'll do anything. Whether it's a light bulb match, whether it's thumbtacks, whether it's staples, whether it's cheese graters, he'll do it. And he's not, glass, he'll do it. Zach Cohen, what can you say? This is a man that basically came up, tried out, and he has one leg, and he's a phenomenal wrestler. If you get a chance to watch some of his videos, you'll be amazed at what this guy could do. Nick Wilson, Renegade. Trouble, he basically kind of was brought in to replace the Warrior. That kind of didn't work right because the Warrior was kind of going off the rails. So, and they compared him to the Warrior, and this was WCW's version of the Warrior is presenting the Renegade. And he didn't get the fanfare that everyone thought in WCW would be, and he just didn't work out. And it's a sad story for Nick Wilson. So all these people, all these stories, people should see, because here's the thing when it comes to wrestling. When you're watching it on TV, you're getting one side of the story. But when you see this, you get the other side of the story, because it's not all lights, glamour, and glory. There is pain and suffering in the background, only because it's not brought out and they don't want to talk about it. But there are things in the back that happen that is very scary, that once you see these episodes, you'll understand that it's not glamorous business, and the spotlight, everything doesn't make it all perfect. There are imperfections, and with this particular program, it brings out not only the good, but the bad that can happen with professional wrestling.
All right, so Christian's back, and let's actually get into Backlash. Backlash. I hate that, but whatever. Backlash. Before we get into the matches, this is what Christian was cracking up at earlier. John Cena has a, quote, announcement that will shock the very foundation of WWE and its fans and its superstars.
Do you want to take a guess?
What the fuck does that even mean?
Do you want to take a guess?
It's going to be him doing the WWE Club commercial in person.
It's just so stupid.
Coordinated word for word.
Like,
No.
I can't.
You want to know my guess?
What?
He's going to say his wife's pregnant. He's going to be a father.
That means nothing to anybody, though. It legitimately nothing. Plus, he doesn't want kids right now. He's openly talking about he doesn't want kids right now.
But he's not wrestling anymore, so.
But that's the reason. That's not the reason he doesn't want kids right now.
I know.
But,
Do you say you know? But then you.
But I mean, that would be a shot.
What does that have anything to do with anything, though?
Yeah, but
how would that affect WWE?
That'd be a shot.
But what would that have anything to do with WWE?
Because
it's not like a women's wrestler when they announce they're pregnant and have to leave, like Bianca and Naomi.
Becky as well.
Oh, but using recent number, really evil. Has nothing to do with anything. But the fact he doesn't work here anymore, right? It's probably because of WWE stuff. It's probably all it is. Other than I legitimately got nothing. I got nothing.
No,
I know Mandy threw out maybe he's gonna announce like the brand split ending, or we're having an actual strict brand split or something. Or
can we get original Survivor Series back?
What with Survivor Series matches?
Like actual brand versus brand matches.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Like, can we actually get like where they used to invade the other fucking roster? Can we get that back, please?
That would be a bad idea.
He's going to host the next Hall of Fame?
No,
I don't give a.
Again, that didn't mean anything. That means nothing.
What people have been wanting is a split brand Survivor Series.
Oh, a split brand. Well, just split brand.
Red versus blue, Raw versus SmackDown, invasions, fucking anything. Like they want that back because people have been wanting that back for the longest time.
Okay, let me ask you this: do you think people want like the draft back?
I don't know about the draft. Just have a strict brand split.
And if people switch sides, they switch sides.
A draft wouldn't be a bad idea, but like a strict brand split would be great right now. We haven't had a strict brand split in months, like legitimate months. So all right, let's get into the card. We got 5 matches. Let's start here. Danhausen is tagging with a mystery partner against The Miz and Kit Wilson. By the way, this is Danhausen and Kit Wilson's first PLE matches officially. Who do you think the partner is? Do you think we're going to find out on SmackDown? Or we're going to find out at the PLE? What do you think?
It's question mark.
Well, who do you think question mark is?
Question mark.
Question mark passed away. So he passed away years ago.
The
wrestler called question mark or what?
I know
NWA.
it was
in NWA. But
it was power.
But anyway, back to this. Who is the mystery man?
Mystery man. It's that stupid that it could work. Their name, the name is the question. It's the random superstar icon from WWE 2K25. That's literally the superstar right there.
One possibility: Kevin Owens.
He's not ready. I don't think it's right. It's not the right place for him at all. If he's gonna come back, it's got to have to do with Sammy. You can't have him back unless it has nothing to do with Sammy or the world title. Like, if you're gonna have him back on this show, it's helping him against Trick. That's how you bring him back. It's not gonna be in this. Somebody threw out their Punkhausen.
That's a possibility. That's a possibility.
Other than that, I my instinct, my automatic answer for this was R-Truth, but then he did tag team champion with Damian Priest. If he wanted tag team with Damian Priest, he would my automatic answer for this, like automatically. But I don't think he's available for this. But again, who cares? Do it anyway. I don't think he's watching him. Who cares?
Who would be a good opposite for Miz?
Yes.
I mean,
what kind of a question is that? MJF?
No, I mean,
He's just a less famous Miz.
Miz hosted American Gladiator, that it was great. Like,
yeah, he was in his element.
He was amazing during that. It was absolutely incredible. But so I don't know.
Well, maybe
and I was not expecting House to win this match anyway. So.
Maybe Royce Keys.
Royce Keys makes more sense because he's doing something Jake got that too right now. Punk apparently is the number 1 person on like a list of like betting sites. Apparently Punk is number 1 on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would give a shout out to Nick Pagani over at the Torch. Who threw out there with Get Weird.
Wait. Look where I'm pointing at the Punk Cabin shirt.
Oh, good call. My Punk House shirt from Situation 2 years back. But would Get Weird and have like Papa Shango.
Oh my lord!
Let's get weird.
Papa Shango is what's the other Godfather?
Isn't that Godfather? I'm asking him. He's better than me.
Papa Shango Godfather? Or am I thinking of the wrong team? Like
no, you're right.
You're about that. I go to you on this one.
I was gonna say maybe the Boogeyman.
That's what Danny said. That's what Danny said when I said get weird.
Oh god, teeth and worms.
Weird. We get weird.
Yeah, there you go.
Speaking of what's going on with the actual rest of the show, we have Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker, obviously members of with Paul Heyman. I'm excited for this. We've been waiting for this for months.
Wow.
And then Seth Rollins is a backflip off the ropes and hurts his leg again.
It happens one time.
He spears the leg.
I'm leaning to Braun Breaker winning this. He needs this victory. He needs this badly right now. He's been gone for a while. He needs this. But I think he was going to be at Mania. If this doesn't happen at Mania, I think he would have won the match at Mania. So I'm leaning to Breaker.
I'm torn only because I think I want to see Seth kind of move up and challenge.
Well, he doesn't need to win this match to do that, though. He was in the same screen with Roman Reigns, and the crowd went fucking crazy. He doesn't need to win this match to do that.
No, just give it to Braun.
It's exactly. It's simple as that. Like, you have to. This is this youth movement going on right now.
Yeah.
This is the youth movement. Let's move on to the women's match on the show currently. Keep in mind, they could probably add something on SmackDown because of the ESPN 2 factor of this. But Io Sky versus Asuka finally happening on Backlash.
I say I want Asuka. I currently want Asuka to win, but they're going to give it to Io.
If there are rumors going around that Kyrie is coming in for the night to finish the storyline. If that's the case, Io wins. I think Asuka should win.
Yes.
Personally.
Yes.
You're right. I think Io will, but I think Asuka should.
Yes.
And I think then you can continue the feud. It should not be a one-off. This feud should not be a one-off. You should continue this feud for months.
Okay. Question.
Go for it.
Answer.
Is it a real question or a weird question?
No, real question. Does Asuka have any nagging injuries that she needs to take time off?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything. She hasn't wrestled a lot lately. Keep in mind, she's also older. She's also in her 40s. Keep that in mind.
My thing is, okay, Kyrie makes an appearance.
If she makes an appearance.
Okay.
I don't want to get now hopes up if she's not going to be here.
Now we're split in the middle as far as who she wants to align with.
That's why I think if Kyrie's back, Io wins. That's why I keep saying that way.
My thing is
maybe if she does come back, Kyrie versus Asuka.
If we do it.
Yes.
I believe Io should win. And then, Asuka gives her due props. And then Asuka kind of goes off somewhere for a little bit and see what happens from there.
I believe that Asuka should be pushed and actually get into one of these main events to help the younger people. I believe it should happen. Like, how we never got around to Asuka versus, like, Stephanie Bakir, I have no idea. I know Stephanie was hurt a lot during her reign, but how we never got there to help Stephanie, I have no idea. Like, I don't know how we didn't do that.
Have we ever had an Asuka versus Kyrie match?
Not in WWE that I know of.
That's what I literally just said, though.
She did just say that.
I literally just
if Kyrie's even back, we don't even know if she's back. We don't know for a fact that she's even back. So that's my whole thing. I don't want to get people's hopes up if he's not going to be back.
Right.
So, all right, we have two other title matches. We have the United States Championship rematch. It is Trick Williams with Little Yachty.
Why? Why you Little Yachty?
Can I please finish? I had a whole joke that you stepped over.
I'm
You
sorry.
stepped on.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Now I got to start over.
Go ahead.
The United States Championship. It is Trick Williams defending with Little Yachty.
His guy.
Versus Sami Zayn for the love of the gingerbread man.
Yes.
Trick's retaining. That's just.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here. Trick's retaining.
No, the gingerbread bread.
But he's dead. We're having his funeral tonight.
That's what everyone thinks. But actually, that was a stunt double. The gingerbread man's gonna come out of nowhere and hit him with the gingerbread ending, and then the Trick's gonna pin him. Great storytelling.
I got great.
Hire me, WWE.
No, I got it better.
What? I don't know what.
Gingerbread Man has the exact twin.
No,
and his twin comes out.
No.
Yeah.
You see the coffin, but it's one of the it's
Gotta be an oven, right?
it's a gingerbread coffin. like a gingerbread house, but it opens up, and all you see is a one-armed gingerbread man rise up, get in the ring, hit him with the choke slam, and leave.
We've had more talk about the gingerbread than the actual guy that was at the thing.
You got like Elias and Elijah.
And Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, yes.
See, there you go.
Different people.
But
Different people.
So anyway, Trick-or-treating, what's the saying?
No,
Trick-or-treating, right?
Mariotti's winning.
Trick-or-treating, right?
Yeah,
Gingerbread's winning.
there's no reason
And
to
not
put...
Sami Zayn.
Gingerbread's out!
No, there's going to be a run-in from the gingerbread man.
Oh, I want to imagine the gingerbread man. It was the gingerbread with the title name of the man!
It's the chef wins.
Holy shit.
No, I swear to God, the gingerbread man's going to do a run-in. He's going to spear Sammy. They're going to take the head off. You're going to find out that
It's Kevin Owens all the time.
No,
It's Kevin Owens
that's one big gingerbread man. No, it's Carmelo Hayes.
Anyway, all right. Trick makes sense, actually. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Let's move on. Our main event.
It's top 40 main event.
It is Roman Reigns defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Jacob Fat.
Isn't it the first family?
Yes, Roman Reigns and the Usos are not called the First Family.
What in the fuck?
That happened a couple weeks ago in a promo.
So
on Raw.
is the bloodline not good enough anymore?
Bloodline's not a thing anymore.
Bloodline is fun.
Bloodline's over. Here's the thing with this match. If this was a couple of months from now, I would believe that Jacob Fatu had the chance.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the tongue and death grip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, unfortunately, this is Roman's first attempt.
Is it Tongan death grip? Wait,
It's a tongue and death grip.
Tongan death grip. Okay.
As in the think about the Tongans over on
Yeah, Tongan death grip.
Tongan death grip.
Well, Tongan now.
Well, but they're still the Tongans. But there's not two of them. There's not two of them over on Raw and SmackDown. Tonga and Tonga.
Oh yeah.
There's not two of them. There's not two of them.
Mhm.
But
Oh, so they're triplets at one time.
But anyway, wow, you can tell we're delusional in this room today. But anyway, if this is a couple months from now, I would totally believe it. I just can't see them taking the belt off Roman, despite all the people saying, "Oh, Roman's no longer working in June." If you believed that Roman Reigns was going to be doing a full-time schedule, despite what he said at the WrestleMania post-show, I got a bridge of Brooklyn to tell you, because you're an idiot. You're an absolute moron. Because that's a lot of people are like, he said that he was going to be, that we're going to be done with this part-time shit for the summer. First of all, you believe that? You're an idiot. You're an absolute moron.
Hey, the bridge you got, does it come with all kind of lighting and decorations?
No, it does not. You have to do yourself.
I
But anyway.
Can't even do my bit of hitting the head against the table because I can't be that close.
But anyway, you were saying, so Roman's retaining, right? Like, let's be honest, like, Roman's retaining?
No, I think the first family is going to win the entire title.
Somebody,
Break that bitch in the thirds.
there are people saying that the Usos aren't going to have Roman's back when this happens.
Oh, okay.
I've heard Bruce's way, but that is rumor going around.
And
The UFO's going to turn on the main UFO,
Okay.
and then the UFO's going
All
to
right.
turn and help the other UFO,
Okay.
and the UFO's going to UFO.
Okay. And,
Yeet.
but here's the other part.
You're delusional this point here.
Wow. But here's the other part of that story. There's going to be an appearance made by another family member, Zilla Fatu, who's going to help Roman.
Is Zilla ready?
No.
Serious question.
No.
Is he ready?
I think he is.
I saw him wrestle Mania weekend.
I think
I was not as impressed as everybody else. Personally.
I think he is. I think maybe you want to give him the run-in to do and see where it goes from there.
I just don't think he's ready, personally. After seeing him wrestle WrestleMania weekend, I wasn't as impressed as everybody else was.
His finisher is amazing.
Yeah, but I just wasn't impressed at him bell to bell, personally.
And I think that's why him doing the run-in kind of works, and basically he lines himself with Roman, and then Roman kind of helps him along.
My problem is then you're starting another heel faction, and I thought Roman was babies.
But then it's not like the
But that's exactly what you're suggesting. By bringing him in and helping Roman, you're literally starting the ball in over him. That's literally what you're suggesting.
Fourth year in a row, baby!
That's what you're suggesting. But that's
What is
literally,
that, fucking 6 years in a row for the bloodline, if that happens?
yeah, but like that's literally what he suggested.
6 years in a row!
Is bringing the bloodline back.
We don't, for the 6th year, we don't need the fucking
The
bloodline.
bloodline is a legendary storyline. Should be over. It ended. It was a legendary, amazing story. And also, I don't think Roman needs to help to win. I think he should prove he's a great wrestler and not need help to win.
and
He didn't need help to win at Mania.
yeah. Sure.
And you know,
No, he needed help. The steel stairs.
I know, you're pissed with that. But the whole thing is though, like, Roman doesn't need help to win this match. And it will be good for Jacob Fett too, because he lost to Roman Reigns. And eventually Jacob will get the win back. It's not right now.
Do you think that Roman is ready for Jacob?
I hope so.
Is he ready for Asuka?
You know, it might not be.
That's a personal question, don't you think?
So, all right. On that note, let's get out of here, gentlemen, because we are all loopy and weird at this point. John Cena was an idiot on my album today.
Yeah.
Called Cinematic.
Yes.
And I'm going to play a track from that to end the show. This is his cover of When You Wish Upon a Star, a Disney classic. So
Great performer, great
We're going to
artist.
close this. All right, we'll do our plugs. Christian.
Follow me at the Villain Zane 67, the Villain Zane Riley on YouTube. I will be streaming whenever. I will be doing whatever, whenever.
He's not feeling well, people.
Join me whenever it happens. I was streaming last night because I was feeling good. Now I don't know if I'm gonna stream today. I don't know if I do.
What are you currently streaming?
Whatever I want.
What are you guys playing?
Wrestling, content warning, Phasmophobia. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
No checkers?
I hate you so. I really want to do a bet with my three main friends. We all just play fucking Uno for an hour and see how mad we get at each other.
That is not a terrible idea.
I really want to play Uno with three friends to see how long the match can go on for and see who gets pissed the most.
No, you know which one Uno you should do? No Mercy.
I can't. Uno No Mercy isn't an online version though.
There is an online version of that game.
There is.
No, I'm not in the PlayStation Store.
Yeah,
I
talking
got
about.
one. I got it's Uno, but you gotta buy Uno No Mercy at like a download.
I'm not fucking doing that.
Why would you do that? Like, what was the
For a bit, I'm not going that much for the bit. I really just want to play a game of Uno with some friends and see how fucking stupid it can be.
Take the Mercy deck.
But you're playing online. You're missing the bit.
Okay.
It's obviously missing the bit.
Okay. Oh, I thought maybe that they were all going to be in one.
No,
Okay,
we're
got it.
talking about virtually.
Oh,
We're talking about his gaming channel.
All right,
We're
got
plugging
it.
his gaming channel.
Got it. Okay. My mistake. I apologize.
Yeah.
Give me the fucking,
Yeah.
fucking play it.
Oh my lord, I can't with you.
Are you gonna waste my fucking time again?
Okay, go. Plug our
Shit.
shit. Plug our shit. Go.
Okay. Find the show, rate us, review us, give us comments, good, bad, whatever. We want feedback. You can find us at YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, and on social media like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and more. If you really want to find us,
on actions. What would I do to deserve this?
damn you.
Damn you!
Damn you.
Damn you!
Damn you.
Damn you.
All right.
Marcus going off on a tangent.
Not yet. But
Maybe if you want to know where to find us, folks. That's
hey, if you want to know how to find us, you can find us at Generation Evolution 00.
Do not forget the 00 in the wrong goddamn show.
That's for sure.
All right, you can find me over at my personal website, podlegend76.blogspot.com, or just scan the QR code off the screen. You can find all my stuff up there. Eventually, I'll get in there and finish ending. I haven't had the time. I haven't had time.
Baba Yaga sends his regards.
So, I don't know what the
Baba
fuck that
Yaga?
means. I don't even know what that means.
Baba Yaga.
So next week, I'm not even sure what we're talking about. I know
Is that a wrestler
that's
from Forbidden Door?
Okay, I want to get to the end of the show. Okay, next week, I'm not sure what we're going to be getting into. And obviously, we have Backlash, but also something big going on TNA. Leon Slater might be the longest reigning X Division champion by the time we get back on the air next week. So we'll talk about that next week.
Is that going to be a shocking announcement that's going to change the entire TNA
Has
roster?
nothing to do with anything, but that is that. We'll talk about that next week's show. Other than that, we're all going to hopefully go feel better and get better for next week. Thank you all for watching.
Tune in next week for the greatest match ever: Invisible Man versus Don Taku versus Baba
What
Yaga.
about Invisible Stan?
And Invisible Stan's going to make an appearance. Mick Foley's going to show up.
All right.
And special reference, Mark.
See, drumming one. I have Bridget.
I'm Mark.
And you've
We
been
love you guys.
You've been tuning in to this show.
Have a good day, everybody.
We'll see you in the stands.
Thank you for joining us inside the generation evolution. We'll we'll be back next week.
Thank you so very much. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night.